All right, Shalom. First off, we're going to give all the praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rachakodash. We also want to give double honor to our apostles and elders at Great Millstone, and honor to all you fellow laborers that are kicking this word in sincerity and in faith. Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Harachakodash, Barakathum. To all you sincere listeners. All right, so we're going to go into a lesson today. Hold on, I want to pull it up. Pretty much concerning how the Lord is closing up the breaches amongst Israel. Through what? This word being preached. I want to read this. I want to read this comment. This is from our camp page, GMSSF Bay CA7. Loving you camps exposing these fucking devils for who they are. Redwood City, Bay Area, waking up. Norte 14. They say X1V, which that's 14. Roman numeral 14, which that's with the Ishikarites up here, which are you so-called Mexicans. That's what they affiliate with as far as gangbanging. The X14 was 14, Norte 14, and then Sureños identify with 13. And they're mainly based down in Southern California, right? Which a lot of them wear blue. And then the Norteños, they wear red. All right, because there's a divide amongst Issachar. Just like there's a divide amongst Judah, there's a divide amongst Issachar. Which proves that what? They're all under the curses. Right. Same thing, man. Same exact thing. No longer banging on Sureños, my brothers. We waking up. Nuestra Familia, Norteños, and Mexican Mafia, Sureños, have a truce in prison. We got to keep pushing for unity because these Edomites don't want unity. One love Raza into the rest of the brothers in the ghettos with us. Which who's he talking about?
Talking about Jay.
Exactly. Go ahead, brother.
No, I'm just saying, talking about Jay, talking about all the tribes.
That's right, man.
All the tribes are now identify themselves as being Israelites now on a mass scale, even on every level that you think, every level of society, whether it be in gangs, it would be in the jail system, be in the police department, Jake is inside all those categories.
That's right.
So everybody's waking up and all, they're on the, newscasters, athletes,
musicians,
yeah.
Kendrick Lamar, which he's acknowledged as the best or one of the top 2 or 3 best rappers in the world. He knows he's an Israelite.
Right.
They say it's either Kendrick Lamar or J. Cole. Those are like the 2 best rappers. And they both know that they're Israelites. Right. And J. Cole, through the Spirit, he watches Great Millstone.
Yeah, of course.
He has to.
Yeah.
I'm going to read this again. Loving you camps exposing these fucking devils for who they are. Redwood City, Bay Area, waking up. Norte 14. Which I was with my woman, which she's a so-called Mexican. Okay. Which through the Spirit, I don't believe that she's from the tribe of Issachar. I believe she's either Ephraim or Judah. Yet, she's classified as a so-called Mexican in this society. She's from East LA. And we were in Redwood City, and there was these so-called preachers, these red Hebrew Edomites, who were bringing out false doctrine on the block. And the Spirit hopped. I don't know if you remember this, brother. The Spirit hopped on me. I don't know if you were out here yet. You may have been, or you may have just came. But the Spirit hopped on me to go and reprove them, rebuke them. And there was a lot of Issacharites and like a few Judites that were gathered around. And then they started cursing out the red Hebrew Edomite.
I remember.
You remember that, right?
Yeah, I wasn't there, but I remember the story.
Right. And I did a video on it. The red Hebrew Edomites, they got ran off the block. And they were like, yeah, that's right. Yeah, we're indigenous. Yeah, we're dead. The Issacharites started getting turned up. Yeah. And then there was some Judites with them. It was mostly Issachar, but it was a few Judites. And the Judites was the leaders. And it was all spiritual, And because Redwood City, when you go into it, that city, traditionally, is a lot of Judites with Issacharite moms. And they moved from East Palo Alto, so because East Palo Alto was real rough back in the day. And what would happen is they get some money or something would happen, and they would go to Redwood City. Okay. So it's got a real legacy of the tribes coming together. Judah and Issachar. And it was just like a legendary moment. Right. And they're like, yeah. They're all turned up. Yeah, man, thank you, brother. Yeah, woo. You see? And that was in Redwood City. So it was spiritual when I saw Redwood City. Oh, and another time, it was me, the brother Gad. I think you and Kwana Awaf. And we were in Redwood City, right? And then there was a so-called South Asian, otherwise known as an East Indian, and he tried to get at the brother Gad foul. And the spirit had these Issacharites roll up on him. And the Issacharite was ready to knock him down for us. You remember that?
Yeah, I remember.
Right? Remember the chick? She peed on herself.
Yeah,
in the,
I remember.
Yeah, let's speak on it, brother.
Now I remember. Yeah, he tried to get at the brother Gad, and Jake Issachar rose up against him. Basically, the Most High justifying us because we're the innocent. So the Lord, He'll have situations arise where people want to get at us because of hatred. We really know that it's spiritual because they spiritually hate. They hate Yahushai.
Right.
We are embodiments of Yahushai.
Right.
When they look at us, they're looking at Yahushai.
Right.
So they hate Yahushai. So we know those spirits get roused up. But the Lord will have other spirits, Jakes, come together from other tribes to come up and rise up against them, and we're pretty much justified as being innocent in this situation, and that happens all the time. All the time.
What did they say? What were they saying? Black and brown power.
Oh yeah, black and brown power.
That's what they're saying. Hey, black and brown power, and they was with the shits,
right.
As Jay say in the world. There was some Nortes,
right?
So that's the spirit. Well, look. Loving You Camps exposes these fucking devils for who they are. Redwood City, Bay Area, waking up. Norte, 14, no longer banging on Sureños, my brothers. You see? So he put that aside. He's like, man, I ain't banging on him. You damn red Hebrew Edomites. That's who I'm banging on.
Right. That's the enemy. The enemy has been identified between the tribes. See, Esau, he used a tactic to split the tribes up against each other. But now that tactic, the Most High is destroying it because he brought the prophets out to expose this guy. And now everybody knows who the enemy is. So now the tribes are coming back together, identifying the red Hebrew Edomite.
That's right. No longer banging on Sureños, my brothers. We waking up. Nuestra familia, Norteños, and Mexican Mafia, Sureños, have a truce in prison. We got to keep pushing for unity because these Edomites don't want unity. One love, Raza, and to the rest of the brothers in the ghettos with us. We're just talking about Judah. You see? Hey, Barakatah Yahweh Shai. All right, so this is Amos chapter 9.
I got it right here.
Okay.
The Amos 9:11. In that day will I raise up the tabernacles of David that is fallen.
Right, the tabernacle of David, the house of David, which is fallen. Hey, because we all fell. And we all fell at the same time. Because 1492, what happened? All right, the Jews were expelled from Spain and Portugal, which some Jews was the real Jews, so-called Negroes, West Indians and Haitians, as you're classified today. And then Cristobal Colon, he went over to this side of the world and started slaughtering the so-called indigenous peoples. So we all fell at the same time, man. The red Hebrew Edomite had to take us down first in Europe in order to go over to this side of the world and take down our brothers, the so-called indigenous people who are Israelites. All right, whether they call themselves Taino Indians, Arawak Indians, Quechua Indians, so on and so forth. They're Israelites from either the tribe of Simeon, tribe of Asher, tribe of Issachar, so on and so forth. Go ahead, brother.
And close up the breaches thereof.
And close up the breaches thereof. And what are those breaches? The different faults and oughts that our people have against each other. Real quick, brother, get Isaiah 23. And I believe it's 9.
Yep, it's Isaiah 23 and 9.
Actually, you know what? No, that's not it. I'm gonna give it to you real quick. Isaiah 22 and 9.
Isaiah 22 and 9. He has seen also the breaches of the city of David, that they are many.
That they are many. And you see that, man. You see that amongst the tribes. Us coming up in Southern California, man, you see it a lot because there's a lot of Issacharites, there's a lot of Zebulonites, there's a lot of Judites. Oh, Dago, there's a lot of Levites, right? You see? And you see that, man. Our people be funking with each other. And they'll go wholeheartedly against each other, yet not the red Hebrew Edomite. Until now.
Right, until now.
We say, all right. You see it that there's many, because even within Issachar, like the brothers highlighting, you got the Norteños and the Sureños. Within Judah, you got the Bloods and the Crips. And then a lot of times, depending on what city you're in, all right, you'll have gangs, 2 or 3 will be Bloods, and then they fight against each other.
Right. Yeah.
You know? Which I don't even make. Oh, I thought y'all supposed to be against Crips. Right? But you have Crips. Their main enemy is another Crip, man. You know, because the Red Hebrew Edomite likes to say on the media, well, look, it's a war between blacks and Mexicans. Really, when you go into it, it's more so in inter-tribal war, internally within the tribe. And then also it'll be against another tribe. But it really starts within the tribe. You see that heavy. Within Zebulon, you got MS-13. All right, then you got other little cliques that try to overtake MS-13. With Issachar, you got Norteños and Sureños. Judah, you got Bloods and Crips, and then within that, Bloods against Bloods, Crips against Crips. So it says, read that again.
Yep. It says, ye have seen also the breaches of the city of David, that they are many. That they are many,
but what is the Lord doing? He's closing them up, man. Go ahead, finish it off.
And ye have gathered together the waters of the lower pool.
That's right. So let's read that in
Amos 9 again.
Exactly, brother. Absolutely, brother.
Amos 9:11. In that day will I raise up the tabernacle of David that is fallen.
And that's the time that we're in. This is the day that the Lord is talking about. Go ahead.
And close up the breaches thereof.
And close up the breaches thereof. And this brother just completely highlighted that, man. You can't make this up. Now, brother, do we get a gun and put it to his head and say, look, brother, put this on a common board?
Of course not.
This is all the spirit, brother. Yeah. This is all the spirit of Yahweh Bashim Yahushua. Yeah. Okay? This is the working of Yahweh. Go ahead, brother.
Yep. It says, and I will raise up his ruins, and I will build it as in the days of old.
As in the days of old, because during the time of King David, all the tribes were together and in subjection to King David. And that's the time that we're coming into. All right, well, point made. All praise, honor, and glory goes to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushua, Ba'ashem, Rakakodash. We pray that you are edified, and shalom to the elect.
Shalom.